Hello, guys, and welcome back. I'm Raseclight. This is, of course, Party Book of Shadows. So, we're at the menu screen because we're about to start the new chapter or the new episode, Purgatory. So, supposed to be a short one, just wrong end, one wrong end, and the actual end. So, we're going to start actually the middle of the game, starting the halfway game now. All right, let's see what happens. Our friendship will last forever. Sayaka? Who's Sayaka? It will never die. Who's Sayaka? Oh, okay, we're here now. My mind was in a daze. Okay, we're here now. With Sayaka. Who's Sayaka? The lights on the ceiling were spinning, moving in and out from one another, alternating between hazy and distinct and forming spiral patterns in my eyelids. I was being jerked along the ground by my legs like a heavy sack of rocks. I could feel every step he took vibrate across my entire body, but I couldn't do anything to stop it. I could no longer move off my own accord. I just kept getting dragged, inch by inch, across the filthy floor. Then eventually he stopped and threw me down, and I rolled hard onto my face. I was helpless before him. Pant, whimper. What's that? Ooh, wheeze. Cheese whiz. That piece of chocolate had fallen out of my pocket. I was pretty sure it did anyway. And I wasn't about to let anyone else have it. Give it back, you bastard. You've been dragged into a creepy corridor, and you think about the chocolate that was on your pocket? Huh? The large man took my crumpled form and roughly flipped me back over by the legs, as if I were nothing more than a doll to him. I was facing him from the middle of the hallway as I readied his enormous hammer. As he readied his enormous hammer and looked right into my eyes. Was this it? Was I going to be killed now? Please God, no. I was terrified, but not entirely. After all, she's coming to save me. Naho. Now. Oh, now she's coming. I know she is. Oh my god. We're starting now. She's always come. She's my friend. Huh? Hmm? You okay? We're starting rough. It starts Book of Shadows, Episode 4, Purgatory. Oh. Woo! Eee! Yeah, so Naho is Naho Sainogi. My name is Sayaka Oe. I'm a junior at Paulon Paulonia Paulonia Academy High School. I'm just a normal girl, but my job conflicts with my studies, so I don't go to school that often. And this was the first day I had free in a while, so I called out my friend Naho and we spent the whole day together having a blast. I really hope this is not DMCA. Just in case, I'm sorry, I am going to lower the volume of this quite a lot. And I'm sorry, but I don't want to be DMCA. The last event on our schedule was a Twinkle Girls concert. They play every so often at a local venue called Club Beta, and they're all so incredibly cute. I try to catch whenever I can. Recently, Twinkle have been performing on evening request shows, and they've been getting more and more attention, as well they should. I joined them on the program a few times myself, and the group and I like to keep in touch through text and tweets. Yeah, woo! No more DNCA? Back to normal. I hope this was it. Sorry, I kind of forgot to look where I was. My eyes met with Naho's, and we both put our hands in the air like we just don't care. So cute! Thanks, Sayaka. Twinkle's the best. I think I'm in love. Right? Aren't they awesome? I mean, their moves in that last song. Oh, I remember. Check it. Check this out. Ah, got it down, girl. But I think your hip movements are a teensy bit off. I saw Club Beta after the show. Fans were hanging around the street corner, immersed in the lingering rhythm of the music. I wanted to ride that way myself, but didn't like the idea of blocking the road in the process. So Naho and I just pranced our way back to the station. Hey, check it out! I bought a towel. Naho began waving a round towel she bought at the merchandise booths after the show. She looked like a matador taunting a pop idol. Haha, the number one fan, that's excellent. I had to buy one next time myself. You, ah, it's still only 9. Hey, Sayaka. What say we drop by Gust's on the way back? Come on, let's get ourselves some sweets to eat. Sounds pretty sweet to me. Lead on. Give me a strawberry milk flan special, please. Whatever it was Naho had ordered, it sounded completely alien to me. The heck is that? Sounds super sugary. Something that'll put me in 7 heaven, that's what. It's covered in milk and ridiculously delicious. This is Naho Sainoki. We're in the same school, same year, same class. Our backgrounds are sort of similar. And, well, we talk all the time and eat together and stuff. But most of all, just look how cute she is. When we're together, she even makes a girl like me wobbly. I love this little lady. Point is, it's good, and you're welcome to try some if you like. Why, thank you. As for me, I believe I'll go with the butterful pancakes. Coming right up. They do say girls shouldn't ingest a lot of calories after 9 at night. But hell, we hadn't eaten anything all day, so I figured, why not indulge a little? Especially if you haven't eaten all day, you shouldn't be eating that. La 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 la. La 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 la. Naho was gazing longingly at her towel while singing the melody of one of the Twinkle's songs. She's usually a really cool and collected person, so I bet our classmates will flip out if they saw her like this. It was only when the two of us were alone together that she let loose in this feline-like personality of hers. And it always made me feel really special. You sure seemed like you had a great time. I'm glad you could join me. So we are in new territory, actually, because we never saw this kind of things. Huh? Naho slowly raised her head up and looked into my eyes. And wow, what a gaze that girl had. I felt like I could lose myself in those perfect peepers. Something wrong? I'm worried about you, Sayaka. You haven't been getting enough rest lately, have you? I'd completely hidden my fatigue, but Naho somehow saw right through me. I could never keep anything from her. Hehe. Yeah, I haven't really had weekends these last 2 months. Voice acting, soap operas, outline radio. Yeah, I can definitely see the problem. I bet you're one to talk, radio goes on, and oh yeah, are you supposed to be in a movie too? Totally jelly, by the way. I'm just an extra. I'll be sitting behind Takuma Saito eating French food. Hooray for me! I didn't announce that yet, though. Where'd you heard about that? Oh, on Mr. Taguchi's blog. Taguchi's blog. Of course, he wrote a ton about it, all in boldface. And he told everybody to cheer you on as loud as they could. Very. Her expression twisted into an exaggerated blab pose, and she sprawled out across the table. You can't say anything around that guy. Giggle, giggle. For a while, I gazed at Naho, who had placed her chin on the table and puffed out her cheeks. Not sure how to break the silence, I tried switching subjects. Oh hey, Naho, for my next radio show, I'm doing a special on scary stories. Huh? Inflated Naho suddenly reflated. Guess I pick her interest. I've got a great voice, and I'd love to have you as a guest speaker. You can be my expert commenting on ghost stories submitted by listeners. Her head still glued to the table. Naho fell deeply into thought. She seemed oddly concerned. I couldn't miss the momentary twinkle in her eye, though. Success! I just need to rebate the line. And she was as good as got. Come on, please, for me. My listeners will know we're friends, and I get a lot of messages asking me why you haven't been on the show yet. You'd be a big hit for sure. Well, more than anything, I really just want to see what it's like to co-host a show with my bestest buddy, Naho. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. She's saying meow, meow. Oh, she meowed. She was showing interest. It wouldn't take much to get her to pounce on this old yarn now. Meow! Come on! Punyao? What's punyao? My cat says Raul. Especially on the shower. Raul! I keep telling my cat that Raul is gone. He went for cigarettes and never came back. But she still calls for Raul. She's Raul. So, anyway, this was a thing that just sort of happened between us sometimes. She turned into a cat and played the part of her, and I played the part of her master. Who's the master? Who's really the master here? Because we know cats, right? Who's the real master? There's some fancy cat food in it for you if you say yes. What's that supposed to mean exactly? I'll treat you at Cafe Quill Fate None. Sounds good? Naho's face lit up. Okay, I'll do it. That was cheap. Thank you. Thank you. I love you, Naho. No. Why are you hissing at me? Me. I did it. I got in the green light. My smile couldn't have been bigger at the moment. Naho's popularity had exploded recently, so she'd been having a hard time managing all the requests she'd been getting to appear on other radio shows. I've been hoping to get a chance to tie our work together at some point, but I never imagined it'd be like this. It'd be this easy. So with that out of the way, we sat back and enjoyed the hell out of the beautiful pancakes and strawberry milk flan special. That strawberry milk flan special sounds delicious. And before we knew it, it was past 10. Naho and I stood up and started down the road home, giggling and chatting the whole way. So Naho, when are you going to school again? Plan on it tomorrow. I've been ditching class for a lot for work, but they say I should at least show up to hand in my report. Okay. You're going to have to turn in too, you know. They'll be asking for it next time you're there. Really? Well, whatever. It's just a report. It'll work itself out if I stay up all night. Oh, hey. You wanna stop in and grab Kibiki's new book? You've been dying to read it, right? And his place is on your way, so... Oh, yes, please. Right this way, then, madame. Naho's house was literally on the way home from me. Or rather, Mr. Kibiki's house, since that's where she'd been staying for the last little while. Due to various circumstances, Naho had been commuting to school from here rather than living with her parents. Supposedly, she moved in to study under Mr. Kibiki like his Padawan. She was always willing to go that extra mile, and I always admired that about her. Kibiki, I'm home.
Yeah, okaeri. 寒くなかったかい?
Are you sure? Are you sure? She's kinda hot, and he is too. Are you sure you're just studying? Welcome back. Not too cold out, I trust. Hi. Hello. You must be... I was nervous as he looked me over, but he had very kind eyes, and man, was he ever hot, like old school Japanese style hot. Good evening. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Sayaka Oe. Oh, my dirty ass mind. I was just sight reading, and I blowed quickly. Mr. Kiwiki. I was like, what? Then I look over and I said, I bow quickly, and Mr. Hibiki flashed a gentle smile. Oh, my dirty ass mind.
Kibiki desu.
I'm Kibiki.
Naho-kun to nakayoku shite kurete
Thanks for always looking after Naho.
Itsumo kimi no hanashi o
She
kiite
talks
imasu
about
yo.
you quite a lot. I'm so glad. I've also heard a lot about you, Mr. Kibiki, but not how hot you are.
きっと 私の失敗談ばかりじゃ
A
ない。
laundry list is a laundry list of failed publicators, not out
そんな
publications.
とんでもない。
Oh no, that's not true at all.
ねえねえさやか、
Hey,
せっかく
Seka.
だからお茶で
Since
も
you're
飲ん
here,
でいかない？
why don't you
先
stay
生
for
がね、
tea or
超美
something?
味しいセカンドフラッシュ
Kibiki
のダー
bought
ジリン
some
を買ってき
really
てくれた
amazing
の。
second flush Darjeeling. Um, it's already past 10. She hasn't slept in a while, and you're still asking her to stay for a little longer. well,
急な振りにオロオロする。
I kind of felt like I was being put on the spot. I mean, it was already late, and I doubted Mr. Kiviki was too keen on playing host.
いいですか、先生。
You don't mind, do you, Kiviki?
もちろん。
Of course not.
ただ
So you
お
best
家の
give
方
your
が心
family
配
a
されるか
call
ら
and let them know
連
where
絡
you
だけ
are.
しておくといいね。
You wouldn't want to worry them after all.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
少しだけお
I
邪
hope
魔
it
しま
isn't
す。
too much trouble.
ゆっくりしていきなさい。
Please make yourself at home.
笑顔が優しい。
Dude's got a killer smile. It was easy to see why Naho got so into him.
さあ、奥へ行きましょう。
Alright
入っ
then.
て。
Come on in. Okay.
先生の前だと。
In
な
front
ほ
of
ちゃんはいつ
Kiviki,
ものクールな
Naho
気分に戻っちゃ
returned
う。
to her usual
家に電話を入れた私は
to her
挙動
usual
不
cool
審
self.
になりながらリビン
After
グに通
calling
された。
home, I passed nervously through the living room, feeling a bit like I was imposing.
広くゆったり
Ooh,
と
that's
した
a
リビングは
nice place.
和風なイメージとベトナム系の
What
ア
a
ジアン雑貨
living
や
room
家
it
具が見
was.
事に融合して
The furnishings
独特の
were
落
a
ち着いた雰囲気を醸
fusion
し出
of
していた。
Japanese and Vietnamese styles, and everything just looked really posh and inviting. It looks really cool. I like it.
素
This
敵。
place is incredible.
荷物はその辺に置いてくだ
Go
さい。
ahead and leave your bag
自
over
由に
there,
くつろいでね。
and please get comfortable.
では
I'll
私は
I'll
ダ
put
ー
on
ジリンを入れて
the
くるよ。
Darjeeling.
あ、すみ
Darjeeling.
ません。
Oh, thank you very
先
much.
生、ありがとう。
Thanks, Kiviki.
平気だよ。
It's
私
no
も飲みた
problem
か
at
ったん
all.
だ。
I was looking to drink some myself, in fact.
笑顔を残して、響
Kiviki
先生
then
は部屋の
disappeared
奥へ
into
消え
another
ていった。
room, his smile never once fading. A total dreamboat all the way. Someone's hot. Someone huts the huts for someone.
なほちゃんに誘われて、
Naho
いくら
gestured
するの
for
か
me
わから
to
ない
sit,
高級ソ
so I
ファソファ
cautiously
に
plopped myself
私は
down
緊張しな
on
が
an
ら近づいた。
expensive looking sofa.
おお、沈む。
Whoa, this is how money feels. Oh, I'm sinking.
さやか、リラックスしていって
Saika,
ね。
just relax,
私
okay?
ちょっとお手
I'm
洗い
going
行
to
って
go
くる。
hit the little girl's room.
うん、じゃあ寝とく。
Okay, I'll be napping here when you get back.
いいよ。
Go for it.
変な姿勢で固まったまま沈んだ私を笑いな
Naho
がら
began walking out of the
Naho-chan
room, chuckling
Naho-chan
at
数秒後
my
だった。
swiftly
なほちゃんの
sinking
悲鳴が
form.
お屋敷中に響
Mere
き渡っ
moments
た。
later, though. What
びっく
happened?
りして声のした方を振り
That
返る。
sure caught me by surprise. I turned in the direction of the scream, concerned.
田口さんも鍵ぐらい
God, Taguchi! Lock the damn door when you're in there. Sorry, Naho. He just said he was going to the bathroom. And then she said she was going to the bathroom. Why Sayaka didn't say anything?
すごい勢いで扉が閉め
I
られ
heard
て
the
いた。
door slam shut with
噂
incredible
の田
force.
口さん。
So that was the infamous Mr.
修
Taguchi,
羅
huh?
場だ。
No love lost between those two, it seemed.
信じらんない。
The nerve of that guy.
キッチンから目を丸くし
Having
て顔を
peeked
出し
out
ていたキビ
cheek
キ先生
on
も。
Naho, Mr. Kibiki
Tomarazzi
again
adama
withdrew
を
his wide-eyed face to the kitchen, laughing softly. I swear I could look at him all day.
深い黄色の雫を一滴からも味わ
Trying
う
to savor each single
そっと口
droplet
の
of,
中に溶かし込む。
of the deep crimson liquid in my cup, I slowly and carefully imbibed the tea that was placed before
キ
me.
ビキ先生の入れてくれた紅茶
Whatever
は
blend
それ
Kibiki
まで
had
私
brewed
が飲んでいた
before
ものとは全く違
bore
う
a
味が
flavor
した。
unlike anything else I've ever tasted. Ah, it's
美味しいです。
wonderful.
そう口に合
Excellent.
ってよかった
I'm glad you liked it. Giggle, giggle.
深みのある味と香り
It's got such a
どれ
complex
も同じだ
taste
と
and
思ってまし
aroma.
た
I always thought
うちには
all
ティーバッグの
black
ものしか
tea
なく
was the
て
same. But then, at my house, we only have the kind that comes in tea bags. No, that's
バ
bad.
ッグのものも最近はいい味がするよね
There's nothing wrong with the
Oishii.
tea that comes in bags.
ただ
It's
私
gotten
はやは
quite
り
good these days.
こ
In
れが
fact,
一番飲み慣れていて好
this
き
is
なんだ
just the way I'm used to drink it.
美味しいです先生
It really is delicious, Mr. Kibiki.
田口さんいつ帰るの
Isn't it about time for you to go home, Taguchi?
手厳しいななお
Come
ちゃ
on,
ん
Naho. Don't be like that.
田口さんってずいぶん年上の
Hey,
はずなんだけど
Taguchi may
完
have
全に
been
ナホちゃんに
her
飲まれちゃっ
elder,
てる
but he was
なんかこの
completely
関係も
outmatched by
面白い
Naho. Those two had a pretty fascinating relationship all their own.
そうだ今日中
Actually,
に
you know,
レンタル返さなきゃいけ
you
ないか
have a
ら
rental
そろそろ
video
帰り
to
ます
return by the end of the day, so I guess I should probably be leaving after
ま
all.
たエロビ
More porn.
違うよ
What? No.
またってどうい
And
うこ
what
と
do
さ
you mean by more?
じゃあ
Anyway,
先生
if you excuse me,
テクノブレイク
Techno break, dead by Fab. Oh, she's starting to remind me to my wife. Techno break, dead by Fab.
ナホちゃんが田口さんに向かって
Naho,
光線を
Naho
出してい
face
る
Mrs.
なん
Taguchi
か
in
ウルト
pose
ラマンみたいな
as
名前になってるけど
if she were shouting a beam of light at him, like some kind of legally unnameable mass superhero.
ああ先生また
I'll see you tomorrow, Mr.
明日なお
Kibiki.
ちゃんもね
You too, Naho.
明日は学校行くから
Actually,
来
I'm
ても
going
い
to
ま
school
せ
tomorrow,
ん
so no, you won't.
そうなんだ
Oh, really?
珍しいね
That's a surprise.
29歳非リア充
You
に
just
幸あれ
keep on keeping on, Taguchi. Rock those 29 years of insubstantial accomplishments. He's 29? He looks like 20. Probably 19. 29. Holy crap.
も
Man, you're ruthless.
田口さんはフラフラになって玄関
Taguchi staggered to the door and vanished into the outside world, utterly defeated. Watching from next to me, Mr. Kibiki simply waved his hand and smiled.
あでは私もそろそろおいとま
I
し
should
ます
probably be going to.
ごちそうさまで
Thank
し
you
た
very much for your hospitality.
そうかい
My
おもて
pleasure.
なしもできなくて
Sorry
す
we
まなかっ
couldn't
たね
offer you anything more.
とんでもないです
Oh, please. It's already too late.
田口さんもういないよ
Well,
だい
Dutch
ぶ
is
先
gone,
に行ったと思うか
He
ら
got a pretty
もう
good
出会う
head
心
start,
配ないよ
so I don't think you have to worry about running into him.
ひどい
Wow, you are ruthless.
またゆっくり遊びに来てください
You're welcome back anytime.
夜道気を
Please
つ
be
けて
careful on your way home. And the book?
ありがとうございました
Thank you so much for everything. Have a good night. What about the
響
book?
先生の家を出ると
I step
ナ
out
ホちゃん
from
が先の
Kibiki's
角まで
lovely
送って
home,
くれた
and Naho walked
ひ
me
んや
to
りと
the
した空
corner.
気がホテ
The
ルの
air
気
felt
持ちいい
crisp and cool against my cheeks.
今日一日の楽しかった思い
It
出を
had
振り
been a
返って
possibly
つい
lovely
でに
day
私
all
はカバン
around.
に持っていたトゥイン
Before
クルの
parting
CD を
ways,
一枚
I
貸し
lent
て
Naho one of the Twinkle CDs I had in my bag.
私たちはもう一度ハ
Then
グ
we
し合って
hugged
から別れたの
and began the short walk back to my house.
ナホ君ありがとう
Thank you, Naho.
君の見つけてきてくれた
This
天神
case
小
you
学校の
discovered
件
with Heavenly House
これはす
Elementary
ごいよ
is absolutely remarkable.
これが
If
この取材が
our
実現すれば
investigation bears fruit,
世界中のオカルト研究がひっくり返る騒ぎになるぞ
this could very well turn the world of
止まらない
occult research on its head. It's too good to pass up. Huh?
息してない
That
の
is not breathing. Okay. Gas pant. Pant.
夢
Just a dream. Huh? Huh? Pant. I really hope that my voice is louder than the game. I really hope so.
メモしてお
I
かな
have
く
to
ちゃ
write this down.
令状調査ファイル02
Sacred
経験
Ground
ペンギン小
Investigation
学
File
校
02.
現在調査
K.
中
Prefecture.
その後
Heavenly
の
Host
経過
Elementary.
と
Currently under investigation. Further
篠崎家
progress.
の調査を進めるだけで
Encounter fierce
強い霊
spiritual
障を受けた
resistance while
体の
simply
右半分
researching
が
the
麻痺
Shinosaki state.
左鼓膜に異常
The
姿写
Shinosaki
真用
state.
具
Right
影響
side
あり
of body paralyzed, left eardrum ringing.
数週間にわたるゾーン
Orbs
感
visible in
吐き気
photographs. Influence
Hepatitis.
confirmed. Severe dizziness. Nausea. Bloody. Bloody BM experienced. Symptoms persist for weeks.
あと悪夢を毎晩
And
見るのも追加だ
unrelenting
な
nightmares on top of all that.
やっぱりあそこは
This really is way too dangerous for them.
先生や田
Kibiki
口さん
and
は例に
Taguchi
対しての
don't
耐
know
性
how
が
to
ない人
protect
だから
themselves from spirits.
行かない
They
方がい
shouldn't
いか
go
も
at
し
all.
れない。私の名前はさえ
My
のき
name
な
is
ほ。
Naho Sainoki.
霊能調
I
査で
traveled the
全
country
国の心霊
investigating
スポットを
reports of
回り、
haunted
依頼者
locations,
の不安を取り除いたり、
assuaging
可能なものは
clients'
解
fears
決したりしている。
clients' fears and doing whatever I can to help them.
私の周りには最近、
Recently, strange
ある
and
異変が
unpleasant
起こって
things
いた。
have begun happening to
先
me.
月調査を開始した霊場か
I
ら
have been
それま
investigating
で
a
経
certain
験したこ
haunted
とがな
ground
いほ
for
ど
the
の
last month
強力な
and
自然体
encountered
を
a
連れてきて
malevolent
しまった
will
ようだ。
more powerful than anything
平
I've
たく
ever
言うと
experienced.
現地から持ち帰ってきた
I attribute
呪
this
術用の
to the
形
paper
を
doll I brought back with me, of the
これがきっ
sort
と
commonly
強
used
く
in
作用しているん
curses.
だと思う。
No doubt a bad idea, but invaluable for research.
さっきファミレスでさやかに
This
ラ
is
ジ
the
オに
reason
出
I
ないって
hesitated
誘わ
when
れた時
Sayaka asked me to
私
be
が
on
迷
her
ったの
radio
は
show
これが原
at the
因。
restaurant earlier.
霊にまつわる怪談話が
Ghost stories can
霊を
actually
刺激
provoke
す
the
る。
spirits involved in them.
私の周りにつきまとって
I
いる
was
それ
afraid
が
that whatever
さやかに
entity
影響して
had
しまわないか
latched
と懸念していたのだ。
latch onto me might have some negative effect on Sayaka as well. How's it going, Spooktown? Well, we just finished earlier the longest reading episode. All chapter 3 was just reading and making choices for some deaths. And now we're in chapter 4, middle game. And this middle game is with Naho, Sainoki. So, we're doing good. This is supposed to be the shortest one, because it's just two endings, one wrong end and the actual end. So, we'll see. By the way, I missed two endings in chapter 2. But I read a little bit about it and no, I'm not doing that. I need to not pick a couple of items so I can get those endings. So, yeah, thank you. Gulp.
ただこの例は私の体調をむ
Was
ちゃくちゃ
chapter
に
2
し
the
てく
one
れ
with
て
the
いる以
7
外は
endings?
外に向かって
Yes,
影
and
響を与え
chapter
たことが
3  had
ないし
6. I got them all. Fortunately, aside from wreaking havoc on on my physiology, the spirit didn't seem to be affecting those around me in any way. Yeah, but chapter 3 was pure dialogues. Some were funny, it was with the teacher, Miss Yui. And some part of it a little bit edgy with Mochida, Yuka's brother. So,
私が抑え込んでやれ
If
ば
I could just
さや
keep
か
it
の
under
ラジオもきっ
control,
と
I
大
was
丈夫
certain
だ
my
と思う
appearance on Sayaka's radio show will go off without a hitch.
あれ
Hitch?
先生
Huh? Kibiki?
キッチン直行で水を飲みに
I'd
行っ
gone
た
to
か
the
ら気づか
kitchen
な
for
かっ
a
たけ
glass
れ
of
ど
water,
リ
and
ビングのソファ
though
ー
I
で
hadn't
響先
noticed
生が
on
眠
my
って
way
いた
down, I saw Kibiki fast asleep on the living room sofa as I headed back. I've been I've been interested about the game because we've been seeing a lot of things, a lot of prelude from the previous game, stuff that we didn't saw. So I like it. There's more story. It is kind of annoying that they're very, very descriptive, so it makes the dialogues and the stories longer, and some of that is not needed. But I get it. It's a novel. It's a visual novel. I get it. I got into the kitchen for a glass of water and thought I didn't notice on my way down. I saw Kibiki fast asleep on the living room sofa as I headed back.
先
This is
生
a nice room. It
風
looks
邪ひい
cool.
ちゃいますよ
Kibiki,
Sensei.
you're going to catch a cold down here. You know, Kibiki?
よく眠ってる
Sound asleep.
かわ
Oh,
いい
Kibiki, you're so cute. Hehe. So Kibiki is hot in this one. And Naho is living with him instead of her parents. So
先生昨日徹夜だっ
Kibiki
た
had
から
pulled a
きっとお昼まで
all-nighter
寝て
last
るな
night. So I was pretty sure he'd sleep well into the afternoon.
よいしょ
There we go.
暖
A
かいで
nice
しょ
warm
先
blanket
生
for you.
この
Sweet
毛布
dreams.
いい夢見てくださいね心霊調査は危険
Spirit research
いろんな
is
人
a
に
decidedly
深入り
dangerous
しないよ
field.
うにって忠
Numerous
告さ
people
れる
had warned me
ど
not
う
to
し
get
てこ
in
んなこ
too
とをす
deep.
るかというと
So why did I do it?
す
For
べてはそう
Kibiki, of course.
先生のため私の調査の力を
If
使うこと
Kibiki
で
could make
先生の
progress
怪
on
奇小
his
説のお仕
occult
事が
novel
はかどるなら
through my research, if
先
he
生
could
の面白い
succeed
作品が
in
た
all
く
his
さん世に生み
endeavors,
出されるな
then
ら
no prize will be too high, I
私は
felt.
何だってできる
That self-sacrifice.
先生が褒めてくれるなら私は
For his
全てを
respect
犠
and
牲にしたっ
admiration,
ていい
I happily sacrifice anything and anyone. Right.
やっぱり先生と田口さ
Yeah,
んだけ
it's
で
definitely too
天神
dangerous
小学校へは
to
行か
send
せられない
Kiviki
な
and Taguchi to
危
Heavenly
ないも
Host
の
by themselves.
私もつ
I'll
い
have
て
to
いこう
make sure I go with them.
先生の毛布を肩までか
I
き直し
tucked
て部屋
Kiviki
に戻
in
る
and returned to my room,
私が学校へ行く
realizing
時も
he'd
まだ眠
still
って
be
いると
asleep
思うから
when I felt
置
for
き手紙
school.
をしておくこと
When
に
I
決
left
め
for
た
school, I decided to write him a note.
先生は逆に私の
Just
こと
as
を
I
心
was
配して
concerned for him,
田口さん
Kiviki
と
was
二人だ
worried
けで
about
天
putting
神
me
症
in
に行く
danger
って
as
言って
well,
くれている
stating his prior intent to go to Heavenly Host with Taguchi instead.
その優しい思いやりに
I was so flattered by
私は
his
今まで
consideration
二人だけ
that
だ
I
と余
just
計危
didn't
ない
have
と
the
は
heart
言
to
い出せ
lecture
ずにい
him
たの
about how ludicrously the words in this fucking game. Ludicrously bad an idea that was. Bad an idea was that was.
えーっと
Let's see. To my dear mentor, you're hot.
時刻は午前11時になりました。
Time is
最
now
新ニュースをお
11 in
伝
the
えしま
morning.
す。
Here's the latest news of the day.
東京新宿
The
駅
body of
東
a
南口のエス
schoolgirl
カレ
was
ーター下
discovered
広場
in
で
the
起こった
plaza near
女
the
学生死体遺
escalators
棄事件に
at
つ
the
きまして
southeast exit to Tokyo Shinjuku Station.
おはよう、ナオ君。
Good morning, Naho. I
君
wanted
の
to
見つけ
talk
て
to
く
you
れた
about that
天神
Tenjin
町に
urban
伝わる
legend
都
you
市伝
found.
説だが、君に危険があってはと思うので、
I really think it might be a
やは
bit
り
too dangerous
私た
to
ちだ
bring
けで
you along. So Taguchi and I should probably go by
い
ourselves.
ないのか。
Huh? She's not here.
そういえば、
Come to think of it,
今日は
she
珍
did
しく
say
学
she'd
校
be
へ行く
going
と
to
言ってい
school
たが、
today, which is rather unlike her.
相変わらず
As
綺麗に
usual,
使っているな。
everything's in perfect
私の書
order
斎と
in
は大
this
違
room.
いだ。
like night and day compared to my study. Huh? What's
机
this
の上に
note?
書き置きがある。
先生へ
My
私
dear mentor,
先生のためな
for
ら全
you,
然動けま
I'll
す
go to any lengths.
天神町で行った調査のまとめを
Based
検
on my
討します
findings
と
from all
多分
Tenjin
例
town
の方法を
records,
逆打ち
I
することで
feel more
帰って
confident
こら
that
れると
it
思います
is possible to return from the school using the escape plan we discussed.
例に対する耐性を持たない
But you
先
and
生と
Taguchi
田口さ
don't
んだ
have
け
the
では
ability to
あの学
resist
校は危険だと
spirits
思
like
う
I
の
do.
で
It will be far too dangerous in there for just the two of you.
今日学校から帰
So
っ
when
た
I
ら
get home
や
from
はり
school
私も
today,
一緒
I'll
に
be
篠崎
joining
幸
you
子
in
のおまじない
performing
を
the
行い
charm
ます
of Sachiko Shinosaki.
本当に成功するかどうか低
I
めの
don't
確率
hold
ですけれ
out
ど
too much hope for our
うまく
success.
潜入できればきっ
But
と
if
い
it
いネタ
works,
ゲット
you're
できます
seriously
よ
going
ね
to get the scoop to end all scoops. Yeah, so that was it. Shinosaki. Sachiko Shinosaki. So the teacher that broke the neck was Shinosaki. So it was the mother? I think. Was it? Was it the mother? I think so.
先生のお仕事第
If I
3
can
回も
help making
編集部が評価して
lightning
くれたら
strike a third time
美
for
味しい
you
もの
with your
食べさせてね
editorial department,
なほよ
when
り
you told me owe me dinner. I think a little bit more than that. How about some regalies? Does she have a PlayStation 2? That looks like a PlayStation 2 Slim. Only gray. In NES color schemes. But that looks like like a PlayStation 2. Probably it's just a laptop. Yeah, probably it's a laptop. An old ass laptop.
ありがとう、ナオ君。
Thank you, Naho.
だがやはり
But I
君
really
は
can't allow you to put
私の
yourself
仕
in
事のた
danger
め
like
に
that.
これ以上危険な目に遭わせるわけにはいかないよ。
Stupid people.
逆打ちの方法は分かっている。
I know the escape plan.
天神
I'm
小
going
学校へ
to
は
go with trusty
私が田口
old
君と二人で
Taguchi.
行ってみるから。
And you're going to
君は
wait
切符を
for
待
us
っていてくれ。
here. No, she won't.
うん。
I
返
guess I
事の
should
置き手
write
紙で
her
も
a
書いておく
note
かな。
to that effect.
おはようございますキリキ先生
Good morning, Mr. Kibiki. Are you awake? Well,
彼も気合
he's
十
full
分
of
だな。
spirit today. Perfect then. Let's not waste any
よ
more
し
time. You
行く
just
か。
said you were going to write a note.
午前の収録が終わってすぐに
I
学
went
校
to
に来た
school
んだ
as
けど
soon as I
お昼
finished
休
my
みの時
morning
間になっちゃっ
recording
た
session.
案の
But
定
by
ク
then,
ラスにはなほちゃんの
it
姿
was
がなかっ
already
た
lunchtime, and Naho has skipped class as usual.
でも私は知ってるん
But
だ
I knew where to
普
find
段
her.
仕事でめったに出て
Work
こない
may
あの子
have
は
kept
ク
her
ラスメート
out
の
of
喧騒を避
school
けて
most of the
昼
time.
休みにいつ
But
も
when
い
she
る場所
did
を
come, there was only one spot she always chose for lunch. By the way, this is Ayaka, this is Naho's friend. The one that Naho is looking inside the school. But at the start of this episode, she was already being dragged by the hammer dude and smashed. So,
なぜかって
she liked to get away from the
それ
noisy
は
classrooms to
私も
eat
い
in
つも同
peace.
じ場所に行くから
And I knew this because, well, I did too. This wasn't just her spot, but mine as well.
先生に見つかったら
We'd probably
怒ら
get
れ
in
そうだけど
trouble if a teacher ever found us there, though.
扉の鍵が壊れてて
See?
屋
The
上に
lock on
出れ
the
ちゃ
door
うんだよ
leading
ね
to the school roof just happened to be broken. Just happened to be
気持
broken.
ちいいな
So,
日差し
what a nice breeze. And that sunlight too. Absolutely magical.
校舎と校舎の間に転落防止
There
用の
was
フ
a
ェンス
fence
がある
between the buildings
あ
to
んまり
prevent
高くない
students
か
from
ら
falling.
余裕で越えられちゃうのよね
So everyone knows that the students are still gonna go there. So they just put fencing. But it wasn't very high, so getting over it was a fairly simple task.
よし
What the fuck is this shot? Was this necessary? Alley-oop?
突風にも負けず余裕で乗
I
り越える
crossed the gap
下を見
mindfully,
るとちょっと怖い
mindful
けど
of
こ
any
こを
stray
越えるといい
gust
日陰の
of
場
the
所があ
wind.
るのよね
The best shade was on that side, so as long as it didn't look down, it was well worth the effort. This shot is not necessary. This shot is fucking unnecessary. It's like me trying to just talk and make more time for people to just wank at this picture. Buffing the sails. Make that story shorter and you will buff the sails.
あ、いたいた。
And
ホタ
there she is. Oh no.
その場所にやっぱりナ
As
ホちゃんはい
expected,
た。
she was nestled right into her usual
お
spot.
昼休みの学校の屋
The
上
side was
で紙パッ
possibly
クを加えて読書に
picturesque.
触れる
Yes,
女
the
子
side
高生
was picturesque. Alright. A high school girl all tucked away on the school roof, nose buried in a book with a nondescript paper dust jacket.
この子がやると何
I
でも
swear
いい
you
んだ
could
な
just paint any moment of this girl's life and it will make a fine portrait. Oh, I'm sure someone made a portrait of this already.
さやかおっそうっす
Sayaka, hey there.
昨日結構遅く
Sorry
なったけ
to
ど
have
大
you
丈夫だった
to have kept you out so late last night. Hope your family wasn't mad at you or anything.
うん大丈夫怒られ
Oh,
なかった
finally ended. No problems at all. They were all a-okay with it.
おお手なずけてるね親
Seems you trained them. Seems you trained them well. What, your parents?
口悪
What are you implying? So hey,
じゃあ
that
昨
book
日借
from
りた
Mr.
先生の作
Kibiki you
品
lent me
すごいん
yesterday.
だけど
King. Awesome.
でしょ引っ張られるでしょ
Didn't it just totally suck you in?
最初の殺人現場
I
心
love
理
how
描
it
写の
goes
なくした
on
て
and
とか大
on
好き
with the psychological descriptions of the first murder scene. That protagonist is totally nuts.
現場の移動中に読み始めちゃったか
I
ら
wish I
テンシ
hadn't
ョン上げ
been
直す
reading
の
it
大変だったけど
in
ね
bits and pieces
続き
during
読
my
むの
work
楽しみ
commute,
だよ
though. Kinda took me away from the tension, but I can't wait to read more.
読んでみて読んでみて
Yeah, just keep
そうだ
just
昨
keep
日
at
借
it.
りたトゥイ
It's
ンク
gonna
ルの
blow your
CD
mind.
もやばか
Oh
っ
yeah, and that Twinkle CD you lent me, to die for. Seriously,
た本当よかった
really
ライブ
awesome.
の曲いっ
I
ぱい入
bet
っ
you
てたでしょ
recognize a bunch of those songs from the
PV がま
concert,
たいい
right?
のよ
You should check out some of their music videos sometime too.
携帯に入ってるから
Maybe I got one on my phone that I can show you now. Nope, guess not. I'll have to give you a rain check on that.
歌ってみたやったらウケるか
I
な
wonder if there are any good fan-made ones.
いいね
Made ones.
超見るよ
Oh,
私
good
も
call. If they are, I totally want to see.
乗った
The bell?
もう1時間
One
じ
already?
ゃあ私またちょっと打ち合わせに行って
We
くる
got an
わ
appointment I can't miss, I'm afraid.
なほた今日放課後
Guess
修
I'll
学
see
よ
you
ろしくね
after school for
5時
recording.
半に東新
It's
宿
at
だから
5:30 in
4
East
時に校門
Shinjuku.
前待ち合わせでいい
So
かな
we should probably meet at 4 behind the school gate.
オッケーナイス校門
Okay, hehe. You said behind the gate.
そこ繰り返さなくていいよ
What are you, 5?
なほちゃんは相変わらずのテンション
Naho
だ
was cool as a
きっと楽しくなる
cucumber.
ぞ
Just like always, today's recording was sure to be a blast. So Sayako is a seiyuu, voice actress. She has a radio show, and she's asking Naho to be in that show. The
しつこいな
This one's persistent. I give her that. Cough, cough, cough. A spirit, I think. Blood? Really?
血
Is
嘘で
this
しょ
curse
まさかこの呪い
honestly affecting me all the way down to the cellular level? Cough, cough.
いつまでつきまとう気な
How
の
long are you planning on haunting me?
皆さんこんばんは
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's installment of Sayaka's OS Love Raver. The night don't start till I pour out my heart.
張り切っていきましょう
So let's get pouring,
そ
shall
う
we?
そう今日はね
You'll
私
never
学
guess
校に行ったの
where I
友
went
達
today.
に会いに
I went to school. Yes, I never go there. To meet up with a friend, actually.
久しぶりにリラックスで
It was the first. Yes, that's the only reason you go to school. It was the first time in a while I could just kick back and relax. We talked forever, like forever.
あ、勉強もし
But of course, the real reason I went was to learn stuff and junk, of course. Stuff and junk.
なんかス
That's
タッ
why
フが
you're
受
gonna
け
be
てる
smashed.
なんで
Huh? They're laughing at me in the control booth. What's going on in there, fellas? Huh?
大上が学校に行
The
く絵
thought
が
of
面
Miss
白
Oe
い
actually going to school is hilarious. Agree.
いやー、行くよ
Hey,
行
come
く
on.
だろ
I go
私だ
to
ってみん
school,
な
I
と同じ
do.
高校生なんだ
I'm
か
a
ら
high school student, just like everybody else, everybody else my age.
笑
Don't
うな
laugh.
受けてるって意味
You're
か
trying to say I'm too
くす
old,
笑いもやめ
too
ろ気を
cool
使
for
うな
school? Seriously? Stop it. You're gonna give me a complex.
おかしいな学校ってい
Some
いね
days
って言い
you
たかったの
just
に
can't win,
ど
you
うし
know?
てこうなった
All I wanted to do was to say how great school is, and look what happened. I'm a laughing stock.
まあいいやでは
Well,
今夜
I'm
も
glad
30
you
分
guys are
じっ
having
く
fun.
りお付き合いくだ
Please.
さい
Let's enjoy our half hour together tonight to the fullest. Braver! I'm about to read Beaver instead of Braver, by the way. I'm very close. Just you wait. I'll do it.
さやかのパーソナリティぶりはさすがだった
Sayaka's on-air
プロの
personality
仕
was
事を目の
incredible.
当た
I
りに
was
すると
absolutely
私の気も引
listening
き締まる
to a pro at work. And she had me hooked from the moment the show
はい
began.
マイナリーいただきました
Okay, that wraps up the intro.
サイノキさん
Miss Senoki,
どうぞブースへ
please head into the booth.
はい
On
ゲスト
my
の
way.
私が招かれる
It was my
収
turn
録ブースに
now
入る
as a
と
guest speaker.
さやかがマイ
When
ク
I
の向か
entered
い
the
に座って
recording booth,
手を振っていた
Sayaka sat facing her mic and waved me over. Hey, girlfriend.
手を振るさやかに笑顔を
I
返して
returned
用意
Sayaka's
されたマイ
cheery
クの前
smile
の椅子に
and
座
set
ろうとして
myself in front of the guest mic.
なんだろ
Had been prepared for
う
me,
違和感を
but
感じる
something felt wrong. Very wrong. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry to interrupt the episode, but something is happening. I need to check something really quick. So it's just be like this quick and like this quick, and then it's just like this quick, and then I just need to this thing to fucking open. Come on, open, 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 motherfucker, open. Okay. There.
どうしたの
Huh? What's the matter?
なんでもないよ
Oh,
フラフラしちゃった
it's nothing. I just felt dizzy for a second.
カメラもあるから可愛い
Well,
顔で
the
いこう
camera's
ぜ
on you now. So wear your cutest face, okay?
了解キリ
Well, you're that. Okay?
この子篠崎家の
This
調査資料にあった
was a daughter
篠崎の
mentioned
一
in
人
my
娘
research
幸
on
子
the
だ
Shinosaki family.
最近付きま
This
とっ
was
ていたのは
Sachiko.
この子だった
She
の
was the
ね
one who attached herself to me.
幸子の目は真っ黒で黒目がどこに
Her
ある
eyes
か
were
わからない
black and hollow, with
微
no
動だにしない
discernible
が
pupil,
息を殺してこちらを
pupils
見
at
てい
all.
るのが伝わってく
She
る
sat utterly motionless, but I knew she was watching me, waiting, biding her time.
体中の毛が逆立ち
My hair
頭に血
stood on end.
喉に
Blood
液が逆
blood
流し始め
rushed to
る
my head,
やはり
and bile
篠崎
surged
家の呪い
to
は
my
強す
throat.
ぎる
The
私の
Shinosaki
力じ
curse
ゃ
was
コ
far
ン
too
トロール
powerful.
できない
I couldn't suppress it.
さやかは見えていないんだ。
And it was clear
収録機器
Sayaka
に
couldn't
影
see
響が
her.
出ないようにしな
This
くて
was
は。
bad. I had to be careful not to let Sachiko interfere with the recording.
では回します。
Okay,
各
we're
お便
back.
りから
Start with the listener mail.
さて皆さんお待ちかね。
Alright,
今
folks.
週のやってみ
It's the
た
moment you've all been waiting for. The topic on this week of Try to Do a Thing workshop
耐え
is...
ていいですかさ
Oof, I can't go home now, please. Hahaha. What do you mean, no? Come on, be a sport, eh?
仕方ないな。
Guess there's nothing I can do about it.
階段
This
やってみ
week's
た
topic
ん
is...
です。
That's right. Try to tell a scary story. Yikes.
ああ、もうやだって言ったの
Man,
に。
I told you I didn't want to do this one.
過去
So
最
why
高
did
くら
you
い来てる
guys
んだ
send
け
me
ど。
so many responses? We actually receive a record amount.
それでね、こんなの
Far
私一
too
人じゃや
many
って
to
らんない
tackle
の
by
で、
myself.
今日は
So,
ゲストの方をお招き
I've
しており
invited
ま
a
す。
guest to help me out.
おー、スタッフ拍手早いよ。
Hey, hey, don't run the applause yet.
ゲストは誰
I
なんで
haven't
しょう
even
か。
said who it is.
みんなもう分かって
Or
る
has
かな。
everyone already
この方
guessed?
です。
Because it's totally who you think it is.
作家にして心
The
霊調査
pro
のプ
with
ロ
the
フェッショナ
know,
ル、美
with the
人第一の
know-how.
明晰、女子高生霊能
Spirit
作家の
investigator and
さえのき
extraordinaire. As beautiful as she is brainy. It's high school paranormalist Naho Sainoki. Give it up for
こん
Naho.
にちは。
Good
来
evening.
てくれてありがとう。
Thanks so much for coming. Although I actually blackmailed you.
いえ、お招きいただき
No,
光栄です。
thank you. It's an honor to have been invited.
おお、どうですこ
How
の
about
方
that,
々。
everyone?
しっとりして
So
て素
mellow,
敵で
so
しょ。
modest. Isn't she just the bee's knees?
なほたんはね、私と
I
は実
feel
は
old
学校
reading
が一緒
this.
で、クラスも一緒でね。
Now and I actually go to the same school. We're even in the same class, isn't that right? Hee hee.
よく遊んでる仲良しなんだけ
We
ど。
hang out a
もう
lot.
ね
In fact,
それを知ってる
some
方
of you
から
clearly
前々
knew
から来
that
ていたんです
and
よ。
have been all writing
なほたん、ゲ
demanding
スト
that
まだ
Naho
ー
made a
って
guest appearance for quite some time now.
叶えてやったよ。
Well,
喜んで
your
ね。
wish is my command, my pleasure, in fact.
まあね、一番喜
I
んで
think I
るのは
may
私だったりす
even
るん
be
だけど。
more thrilled to have her here. Thank you, guys.
今回は怪談特集と
Anyway,
いうことで、
given
専
today's
門家の
theme,
コメントをいただけれ
Naho
ばと思
seemed
って
the
ます。
perfect guest.
なほさ
So
ん、
get
先に悪
care
霊に向か
to
って
get us started with
ガツン
some
と言って
choice
やってく
words
ださい。
for any evil spirits that might be listening. Get out. Kind of like that.
常世の狭間で震えなさい。
Tremble on the
七つ
border
の星の
between
も
this
とに。
life and the next under my 7 stars. I will punish you in the name of the moon.
決め台詞きた
That's what I'm talking about.
テンション上がって
Ghosties
きた
have
よ
to go be shivering in their ethereal booties after hearing something like that.
では早速お便りを読んでいき
So
ましょ
let's
う。
get right to the
東京都
listeners'
M 市の
letters,
ラジオネーム
shall we?
なぎじゅん
Here's
ぺ
a
い
scary
さんか
story
らの
from
怖い話。
one Junpei Nagi of Miss City in Tokyo.
経験上、今まで
In
ほ
my
とんどの霊
experience,
障はこち
adverse
らの条
spiritual
霊力で少
manifestations
しず
from
つ
my
引いてい
research
くものだっ
had
たけれど、
always been easy enough to keep
この
at
霊
bay
に関しては
with my
逆の
powers,
ようだ。
but this one was different.
白昼にこんなにはっきりと
For
見える
this
ほどのエネ
energy
ル
to
ギ
be
ーなんて
completely visible
初めてだ。
in broad daylight, I never seen anything like it.
いけない。
This was bad.
頭
My
が
head
悪
was
そう。
splitting, but the
カ
cameras
メラ
were
回って
rolling,
るし、
so to speak.
血は出さないようにし
So
な
I
い。
had to at least keep myself from coughing up blood again.
なほちゃんがスカートをキュッと握ってる。あれ
Naho was grabbing her
意外
skirt
と緊張する子
tightly
なの
with
か
both
ね。
hands. Most was completely rigid. My. Was she actually getting nervous? How unlike her.
と、むしろ可愛く思えた
I
私
kind
は
of
そのままリードする形で収録を進めた。
internally a bit at the sight of Naho acting all girly and scared. It was adorable, as I like to say, but I still had a show to host.
ドドーン
Dong!
なんと、
As
隙
they
間を
opened
開
the
ける
door,
とそこには
and there before me I saw
よろりとこちらを見据える
a pair of eyes staring intently right into my very soul. Wow, that is so super freaky.
どうですか、なほさん。
How about it
作り
now?
話ですよね。
Has this got to be fate, right? Mr.
ご冗
Mr.
談を。
Misuno of Kyoto is just pulling her leg, right?
そうですね。
He
こ
may
れ
be,
だけの事例
but
証
with
拠
only
では
this evidence
真
to
偽の
go
断定
on,
は難
it's
し
hard
い
to
と思い
judge
ま
the
す。
authenticity of the claim.
ということは冗談で
So
はな
what you're
く、
saying
やっ
is
ぱり
he
水野
might
さんの言う
actually
ことは
be real?
可能性もありますね。
Is it a possibility? Yes. Sayako is a pro at this shit. Oh no, please.
てかね、
Actually,
実はもっ
I've
と恐ろ
noticed
しいこと
something
に気
even
づい
more
てるの。
frightening since this segment
な
began.
ほちゃんがね、さ
Naho,
っきから
your focus
キラ
keeps
キラって
drifting
あの隅を
over
気
to
に
the
してるのよね。
corner. Oh, the booth. Uh-oh.
え
Well,
いるのいるの、まさか
don't tell me.
このブースに
There's
いるの。
somebody
明日な
there.
ほとあの
Is
二人
there?
だと思ってたけど、
Oh,
ま
I'm
さ
getting
かの
chills.
三
Do we have another guest with us today? An uninvited one? Please say no. Oh, this is going places.
人。ああ、いえ、大丈
No,
夫です
no,
よ。
no. We're fine.
盛り上げるためにテンションを上げなが
This
ら、
seemed a
なほ
perfect
ちゃんが気
twist
づかれたって
to,
表情を見てい
to
るう
up
ち
the
に、
tension of the
私もだ
segment.
んだん怖くなって
But the look on Naho's face suggested I may have been onto something, which was terrifying.
そう。な
Her
ほちゃんが
guest,
本物の霊の世界に
her,
精通
her
している
guest
ことは、
spot on this
僕
show
も承知のつもり
may
だ。
have just been fun and games, but I knew Naho was about as well versed in spiritual matters as they
け
come.
れど、どこか絵空
This
事
gave her a great deal of confidence,
自分の住む世界と違うからって真剣に理解しようとしていなかった
to
ことに
me that confidence was beginning to unravel all around her.
気づいた時にはすでに
She was in way over
遅
her
かった
head.
んだけれど。
By the time she would come to realize this, it would be too late, and not just for
お疲
her.
れ様です。ラストいただ
Great
きました。
work, everyone. That's a wrap. The recording ended without incident, as far as anybody knew. Sayaka tossed a piece of chocolate into her mouth that she seemed to have brought with her. She was as casual and relaxed as can be.
さっき何か見えてたんじゃない？
Out with it. Did you see something in the booth or not?
見てない
No,
よ。
I didn't see anything.
ちらっと収録ブースに
I
目を流
glanced
す。
back into the recording
もう
booth.
先ほどの
Sachiko's
幸子の霊
spirit
が
had
消えてい
disappeared
た。
a little while ago.
私は何事
I
もな
felt
か
it
った
was
よう
best
に
to act as
さ
if
やかの
nothing
話
had
題を
happened,
別の方へ誘
and
導する。
successfully managed to steer the topic of conversation elsewhere until
あれ
what the
あ
huh?
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
誰か収録中喋りま
Was
した
someone talking out here during the recording? Ooh, 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 ooh.
収録中に喋るわけないじゃん。
No way would any of us make a rookie mistake like that.
集音ブースに聞こえ
You
るわけ
don't
も
be
ないし
able to hear us from inside the booth anyway.
なんか声かな
There's something on the
ボ
tape.
ソボソ
Though.
聞こえるんです
It sounds like a voice to me.
どこどこ？
Huh? Where?
ここです
Here.
このやりとりのところ
During this exchange. Oh shit.
京都府の水野さん。
Is it
ご
Mr.
冗談
Okito?
を。
It's just pulling our leg, right?
そうですね。これだけの事例証拠では、
But with only this evidence to go on,
二人の声しか聞こえない
only
ね。
hearing those two.
聞こえませんか
You don't hear a third voice?
京都府の水野さん。ご冗談を。そうですね。これだけの事例証拠では、
ここですさえのきさんのそうですねの後です
After Misainoki says maybe he may be.
ご冗談を。そうですね。これだけの事例証拠では、ご冗談を。そうですね。これだけの事例証拠では、これ
Oh god, there is a
見え
voice.
てるって言ってるんじゃない？
It's saying I'm watching you. I didn't hurt anything. Right? I didn't hurt anything.
そうですね。これだ。
Oh, it is. Oh fuck. Whoa. That be
嘘でしょ。
you have to be kidding me.
乗っちゃったよ
It's in the recording for sure. Yeah, but you need to crank it up a lot to hear it. Ah, that's so
マジっす
creepy.
か
Is this for real?
本物
An actual EVP?
おいどうした
Hey, what's going on? Go. Uh-oh.
おいおいなんだおいしっ
Hey,
かりし
what's
ろ
the matter? Put yourself together.
突然スタッフの一人が
Suddenly,
首を押さえてのた
the
打ち
director
始めた
began to clutch
チアノー
at
ゼの
his
ように
throat
顔を真っ赤に
and
し
trash
口
around.
から泡を吐
His
いて
face was
呼吸
bright
不全に
red,
陥っている
and
ような
his
症状
mouth frothed over as he struggled to breathe.
体を押さえろ物が倒れてき
Hold
たら
him
危ない
down. He's gonna knock everything over and hurt himself.
はい
Yes, sir.
Is,
Is it over?
何なの何かの
What
発
was
作
that? Some kind of seizure?
おい
Oh, crap.
息してないぞ
He's not breathing.
え
What? God.
おい救急車呼べ早く
Call an
蘇生措
ambulance.
置
Quickly. He needs CPR.
はい
And does anybody use no CPR? Okay.
しっかりしろおい
Come on. Keep it together, man.
何なのこれ
The hell is going on?
ゲスト返せ今日はバ
Send
ラ
the
シだ
guests home. We're done.
さやかの顔から笑顔が消えて
Sayaka's
怯えた表
usual
情になってい
smiling
た
uh,
これは明らか
countenance
に霊障だ
had been replaced by a thin mouth and a cold sweat. There was no doubt about it. This was the influence of that spirit.
霊界に接触したことのない人た
And
ち
it
に
must
とっ
have
て
been
は
absolutely
Okay,
terrifying for
shock.
her co-workers
私
who
は
never had
ラジオ
contact
出
with the
演を安
spirit
請け合いした
world
ことを
before.
後悔した
I regretted appearing on the program.
ごめん私やっぱり出るべきじゃなかった
I guess I shouldn't have come.
うんいいのよ気にしないで
Oh, don't be silly. You did great.
スタッフも搬送先の
They
病院
managed to
で
resuscitate the director, too, at the hospital.
番組的にはおかしなのは
We
音声
can
だけ
cut
だ
out
か
the
ら
boys
カッ
from
トで
the
放送で
for
き
the
るし
broadcast.
例の声
But
がしたこ
honestly,
とに
I
限
say
って
we
は
leave it.
エ
I
ピ
mean,
ソードとしては美味
it's
しい
kind
か
of a
ら
lucky break
逆にラッ
when
キ
you
ーだ
think
よ
about it.
本当にお仕
I'm
事手
really
伝ってく
grateful
れて
for
感
your
謝し
help
てるよ
today.
私もきっと恩返しす
I
る
owe
か
you
ら
one. So
私
if
に
there's
何かできる
anything
ことがあ
I
ったら
can
言
do
って
for you, just let me know.
キルフェノンは来週
Oh,
早速行こ
and
う
as
ぜ
for Quill Fate None, how's next week sound?
帰り道やっ
On
と
the
ナ
way
ホちゃんが
home,
笑ってくれた
Naho finally smiled,
よかった
glad to see she still had it in her.
私が元気出さなきゃ
I needed to
何
put
も
on
悪
a
くない
happy
ナホち
face
ゃんを
myself
傷つける
too.
んだから
I was afraid if I seemed too gloomy, it would bring Naho down, and she hadn't done anything
感謝
wrong.
の気持ちでテンション上げて
I
かな
had
きゃ
to
ね
let her know how grateful I was, and tried to bring her spirits back up.
家が近くに見えてきた
The
とこ
two
ろ
of
で
us parted
私
ways
は
on
コ
a
ンビニに寄り
corner
たかったので
near our
ナホちゃん
houses,
の家まで行
as
か
I
ずに夜
needed
道の
to
角で
stop
別れた
in at the convenience store for some groceries.
またね今日はありがと
See you later. Thanks again.
うおやすみ
You too. Good night.
ここまで強く粘着質の
I
霊
never
障は初
before
めてだ
felt such a strong, persistent spiritual presence.
私の体に潜在
I
す
had
る
a
霊力
considerable
を持ってする
amount of power
大
within
抵
me,
の霊は近寄る
and
ことすら
usually
できずに
it
散
was
ってい
more
た
than
の
enough to disperse any malicious wills that dare draw near.
さっきも
But
流
even
せる
with
とスタ
all
ッ
my
フやさやかが
concentration,
呪い殺されてしま
I
うと
still
ころで
put Sayaka and her co-workers in grave danger. They easily could have been killed by the curse.
やっぱり響
For
先
the
生の
sake
身
of
の安
dear
全を考
Kibiki's
えると
safety, we really
篠
should
崎家
have
につい
put
て
the
は調査自体を中止
kibosh
すべ
on
きだ
our entire investigation to the Shinosaki family line to a lot sooner.
私は改め
But
て
it
決
wasn't
意
too
を始
late
めた
to call it off.
天神小
As
学
far
校
as I
の調
knew,
査からは手を引
I
く
was going to pull out from the Heavenly Host Elementary case altogether. I made up my mind.
明日にでもきちん
I
と
should
古法にのっ
probably
とった除
undergo
霊
a
祈祷を
traditional
受けてこ
spirit
ようかな
exorcism as soon as possible. Huh?
あれ
Hmm?
時間は夜の9時半過
It
ぎ
was past 9:30,
すでに辺り
so
は
it
真っ
had
暗
been
だ
dark out for hours
No.
already.
家の中に明
Yet
かりがつい
there
てい
wasn't
な
a
い
single light on Kibiki's house.
先
Kibiki?
人の気配が全くな
No
い。
signs of life.
家の
Somehow,
中が
the whole
普段
house
より
felt
広く
larger
感じ
and
る。
emptier than ever before.
先生
Kibiki?
先生寝ているのですか？
Are you sleeping?
先生の書斎を覗くが
I peeked into his study, but he
部屋を
wasn't
一通り
there,
回っても
nor he
やっ
was
ぱり
anywhere
どこにもい
else.
なかっ
The
た。
house was deserted.
先生の仕事の打
Now,
ち合わせは不定期だから
Kibiki's meetings
私
for
が帰
work
宅した時
were
に
always held
家
at
にいないこ
irregular
とはいく
times,
らでもあ
so
る。
this wasn't unprecedented or
だ
anything.
けど
But
今
the
日はなんだ
atmosphere
か
inside
空気
just
が違
felt
う。
different somehow.
まるで初めから誰も住んでいな
This,
かったような
there was this
冷
peculiar
たい静寂
silence,
が包んで
as
い
if
る
no
の
one
だ。
had ever lived here in the first place.
見えてるよ。
I'm
違
watching
和感を
you.
感じる。
Something just seemed
誰かが
very,
私のことを
very
見てい
wrong.
る。
It was like someone
嘲笑
was
うような意
watching me,
識。
sneering at me. Yes. Pan, huh?
私の部屋の机の上に
Finally, I found a
書き
note
置き
on
を
my
見つけ
desk.
た。
Not the one I
先生の字だ。
left for Kiviki this morning, but a response written in his familiar scroll.
ナホ君へ
Dear Naho,
優しい気遣いありが
thank
と
you
う。
for your concern. I couldn't live with
そんな
myself
君
if
を
I exposed you to
私
any
の仕
more
事のため
danger
に
on my behalf.
これ以
However,
上危険な目に遭わせるわけには。いや、田口君と二人で天
Dachi
神
and
小
I
学校へ行って
have
くる
gone
よ。
to Heavenly Host Elementary.
帰る方法、
We've
逆
noted
打ち
the
の
way
方法は分か
back,
っている。
so please don't worry.
必ず無事に戻って
We'll
くる。
return safe and sound.
この仕事を成功させたら、
And if we're
美味しい
successful,
ものを食べに行
let's
こ
let's all go out for a nice meal together, okay? No. So now we're gonna learn how Sayaka was in the elementary school too.
ため息をついてふっと我に
With
返
a
す。
sigh and a mumble,
時計を見
I
ると
snapped back to
いつの間
reality,
にか10時を回
glancing
っ
at
て
the
いた。
clock. I marvel at the fact that it was already past 10.
帰ってきてから30分ぼーっ
I've
とし
been
てい
in
た
a
んだ。
daze for half an hour
Bikkuri.
since getting home. Craziness. Oh, what a day.
なん
My
だ
shoulders feel like
肩が重い気がす
they've
る。
got lead weights on them.
まさかね。
I couldn't have brought it back with me, right?
気のせい気のせい。
No, there was no way.
勉強
I
机
stood up
か
in
ら
front
立
of
ち
my
上がる。
desk. The problem
制
was the
服のまま
uniform.
だからリラックス
I
できない
couldn't
んだ
really
よね。
relax in it.
着
I
替え
should
よう。
know better. I just needed to change.
着替えよう。
Yeah, that sounds
そう
good.
しよう。
I'll feel better once I get out of this uniform.
見えてるよ。
Oh fuck. I can see you.
やめてよ。
God, please.
誰かいるの。
Is somebody there? Please, no.
一人で騒いでバカみた
I
い。
was glad. I
誰も
was
いない
glad
に
no
決まっ
one
てるのに。
had seen me talking
怖い
to
ことなん
thin
てない
air like that.
気のせい。
There was nobody else around, of course. Nothing to be afraid of. It was just my imagination.
私は気分を
I
変えるため
really,
に再
really
び着替
needed
える
to
こ
get
とに
out
し
of
た。
my uniform. So once again, I started changing when. Okay.
窓の外で表の
Definitely
道を誰
not
か
my
が叫びな
imagination
がら
this
走
time.
ってくる
There
声が
was
聞こ
somebody
えた。
screaming outside my window, running toward my house.
泣きそうになりながら
I
私は
seriously
そっとカー
felt
テンの端
like
を
I
開
was
け
going to break down.
窓から
Maybe
外を
I
見てみた。
already had. Opening the curtain slowly, I peered outside to see who it was.
なおちゃん。
Wait, is that Naho?
2階からだから顔はよく見えなかったけど、泣い
I
てる様
couldn't
子
see
で
her face
髪を振り
clearly,
乱して走
being
っ
on
て
the
きたなお
second
ちゃん
floor
が
and all.
私の
But
家
that
の
was
前で止ま
Naho,
った。
right? She was crying like a mad woman. She looked awful.
ど
Sayaka!
うしちゃったの、なほちゃん。
What's wrong, Naho?
なほちゃん。
Naho!
先生が
Sayaka!
言っちゃった。
It's Kibiki. Kibiki crossed over.
落ち着いて、なほちゃん。
Okay,
What's
just
that?
calm down, Naho.
響先
Tell
生
me
のこ
what
と。
happened. Where is Mr.
どう
Kibiki?
しよう。どうし
I
よう。
don't know what to do.
私の
I
せいだ
don't
よ。
know what to do.
先
It's all my
生、死ん
fault.
じゃったりしたら。
If Kibiki were to die in there,
こんなに取り乱したこの子は
this
初め
was
て
the
見た。
first time I've ever
私は
seen
ゆっく
her
りと
so
話しかけて、
incoherent.
なほちゃん
I
の気持
spoke
ちを鎮
slowly
め
and
ようとし
gently,
た。
trying my best to calm her down.
なほちゃん、教えて。
Now, please, just tell
力
me
に
what
ならせ
happened.
て。
Let me help you. Start at the
何が
beginning. Pen, pen.
とにかく家に来
I
てほ
want
し
you
い
to
の。
come back with me right now. This is a fake. What?
お願い。
Please, I'm begging you.
目に涙をいっ
This is
ぱ
a
い溜め
fake.
て懇願するナホちゃんに
Tears were
きっと差し迫った理由があるん
streaming
だと
down
思った
her
私は
face. This was a side of Naho I never imagined could exist. There had to be a reason she was so desperate.
とにかく言う通りにして
I
あげ
agreed
よう
to
と
follow her back to
響
Kibiki's
先
house,
生の家へついていくことにした。
if only out of concern for her well-being.
幸せの幸子さん、
Sachiko ever after.
このおまじないを行うと
Those who perform this
この世では
ritual
ない
can
時
cross
間を
over
超え
to
た異
Heavenly
空間に
Host
幽閉され
Elementary,
ている呪われ
a
た学
cursed
校
school
天
sealed
神小
outside
学
our
校に
world,
行けるの。
outside time and
この
space.
ところ私の周りにも
It's a
影
locus
響を
of
与えてい
powerful
る
energy,
強い
and the
力を持
effect
った霊磁場だから
it's had
調査
on
も
me
やめようと
thus
思った
far
ん
has
だ
been disturbing enough that I've decided to abandon my investigation.
私のことを心配し
But
て
before I could
先
convey
生が
that to
私を置い
Kibiki,
て
he
田口
crossed
さんと
over
二人
without
だ
me,
けで行っちゃったの。
taking only Taguchi for
お
backup.
願いさやか
So please,
先生を
Sayaka,
助ける
you're
た
my
め
only
に
hope at this
私と
point.
一緒に天神
Would
小
you
学校へ
come
行って
with
くれ
me
ない
to Heavenly Host so I can rescue Kibiki? Oh, when you say you're willing to sacrifice anyone, you are serious.
さっぱりわからない
I didn't really get any of
天神
what
小
she
学校
was saying. Heavenly Host Elementary, a cursed
助
school?
けに行く
And this was all
救
to
助が
rescue
必要になるよ
Kibiki?
うな場所なの。
What was in there exactly that he needed rescuing from?
わからないままに危険な世
The
界に引
one
き込
thing
ま
I
れよう
did
としているこ
understand
とは
was
なんと
that
なく
I've
理解でき
been
る。
accompanying Naho for
私は 即
to
答
some
することがで
unsafe,
きなかった。
unfamiliar spirit world. I couldn't just casually agree to go
で
with
も
her. So,
それって
this
危険なん
place
でしょ。
I'll be going with you
私
is dangerous then.
怖いよ。
I scare easily, you know.
お願い、一人じゃこのお
Please,
まじない
I
を行
can't
えない
perform
の。
the ritual by
こんな
myself.
ことさやか
You're
にし
the
か頼め
only
ないし。
person I can count on.
絶対私がさやかを
And I
守る
swear
から。
I'll protect you, no matter what.
顔をくしゃくしゃにして
Her
必死に
face
懇願
was
す
the
るなほち
most
ゃん。
disheveled I've ever seen. And she was practically begging.
いつもクールで
I knew two
私の前
sides
で
of
は
this
猫
girl.
みたいに可愛く
Her
て
cool and collected professional
こ
persona,
の子が
and her cat
こ
to
んな
my
顔するなん
master.
て。
But this panic desperation fit neither of them.
私は収
The
録後の
words
帰り
I'd spoken to her
そこで言った自分の言
following
葉を
our
思い出し
recording
た。
session suddenly popped into my head.
私もきっと恩返しするから
I owe you
何
one.
かあったら言ってね。
So if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. Stop. Kibiki.
涙混じりのなほちゃんの顔を
I took one more look at Naho's tear-stained face, and just knew I couldn't turn away from her in this time of
なほ
need.
たん本当に私
Naho, do you really promise to protect me? Uh-huh.
なほちゃんの顔に
A
花が
ray
咲
of
くように
hope
パッ
lit
と
up
希望の光
Naho's
が差す。
face like a flower
それを
in
見て
bloom. And I
私は
knew
さらに
it,
決意を
I made
強
the
くする。
right decision. No, you didn't.
わかった。
Alright then. I'm in.
じゃあ
What are friends for,
協
after all?
力するよ。
Sayaka. Thank you, Sayaka.
この子を泣かせちゃいけな
I
い。
just couldn't bear to see her cry like that.
一番
A
可愛い
face
子なん
as
だか
cute
ら。
as hers deserved to wear a smile at all times.
どこかに出かけるんだよね。
We'll be out for
じ
a
ゃ
while,
あその前
though,
に
right?
ちょっと家に戻
You
って
mind if I run
準備
back
してき
home
ていい？
first and take care of some things before we go? Okay,
全
I'll be
裸
waiting for you here, but naked. Is that really the expression for this kind of situation?
風邪ひくから服は着てて
Not
ね
a。good idea. You'll
すぐ
catch
戻るよ。
you're dead of cold anyway. Be right back.
こうなったら仕方がない。
Well, as long as Kibiki's over there,
先生のためだ。
the
どう
larger
せならサン
the
プルは
larger
多
the
い
sample
ほどい
size
い。
for his research, the better. This is for you, man.
島
What?
崎の家。
The Shinosaki estate, huh? We don't need that place anymore.
私に呪いを拡散する
If
手
he's
先
going
に
to
なるという
leave
の
me
も
here
持
to
ってやる。
spread the curse for
堂
him,
々と乗り込んで
then fine. That's just what
私
I'll
が負
do.
けるわけがない。
No hesitation, No backing down. Oh my god.
ブログを更新しておこ
My vlog should
う
do
新しいエ
nicely.
ントリー
Let's see.
友達と
In
の
this
絆
world
を
there's
一生
nothing
の
worse
もの
than
に
parting ways with a
新
dear
しいおま
friend.
じないをご紹
Some
介
may say is sweet sorrow.
幸せの幸子さん
Oh, almost forgot the subject line. Sachiko in
一
the
回
ever
引っ
after.
かかるよ
Wait, no. How about Sachiko ever after? Perfect. Here's hoping for lots of hits. Oh my god.
お母さん行ってきます
Mom, I'm heading out.
心配させたくなくって
I wanted to worry her.
お母
I
さんには
told
今から
a
また収
little
録
lie.
があるからって伝え
Just in that I had
家を出
another
ることに
recording
した
session
こ
tonight.
のところ連日夜遅
I've
く
been
に
going
外
to
出して
late
たから
sessions practically every
縁なん
night
で
for a while
心
now.
配して声をか
So
けてくれた
so it seemed the perfect excuse. And sure enough, she bought it.
さやか
You
頑張って
certainly
る
had
わ
a
ね
hard worker, Sayaka. Just make sure you keep
忙しい
your
時こ
energy
そ
up there.
栄養補給
Don't get so busy.
脳に糖分を入
You
れな
let
さい
your blood sugar drop. Here.
お母さんは小さな
She
チョコ
handed
を
me a
一つ渡
small
してくれ
piece of emergency chocolate.
たいつもくれる大きな応援
This was like a tradition with her. She always gave me one when I
涙が
left
出そうになった
to show her support.
今から
And it
言う
always
私
reminded me that I was loved.
本当は怖かったから
This one in particular was bringing tears to my eyes. Must have been more scared than I thought.
なるべく早く戻るから
I'll be home as
Arigato.
soon as I can. Thanks.
いってらっしゃい
Knock on that, sweetie. Nice
幸子さんお願い
words.
します
Sachiko, we beg of
幸子さん、
you.
お願いします
Sachiko, we beg of you.
心の中で2回
You said it
唱えられ
twice,
た
right? In your head.
うん
Yep.
じゃあこれを引きちぎるの
Okay, then it's time to pull this
指が
thing
離れ
apart.
ないように
Make sure you
爪を
use
使
your
ってね
nails. And don't let go.
分かった
Good.
1、2の
One,
3
two, three.
信じられないことが起こった
Something
ナ
impossible
ホ
was
ちゃんの言われ
happening.
るままにおまじ
We
ないを実
performed
行すると
the ritual just as
床
Naho
が割れて
had instructed.
大きな穴が
And
口
then
を
the
開けた
floor just split open and swallowed us whole.
幻覚だったのか現実だったのか
Was this a dream?
堕落へ落
Was
下
I
するような
hallucinating?
リアルな感覚は
It sure felt
私
real
の
though.
体にしっかり
It
刻ま
felt
れ
like
ている
I was being dragged to hell.
やがて目の前が真っ白
My
になる
vision quickly bright white.
そのまま私は意識を
Went
失っ
bright
てし
right.
まったよ
Went bright white. Oh my god, don't tangle. And my consciousness seemed to fade to black.
そして
And then
口の中に
I
埃の
felt
ような
dust
砂の
or
ようなもの
sand
がいっ
filling
ぱい
my
詰まって
mouth,
いるのに気づき
and I sprang to my
私
feet,
はむせながら
choking.
飛び起きた
Cough. Hack. Pan. What is this? Where am I? Naho?
寒く暗い
I
部
was
屋
in a cold, dark room.
ジメジメしてい
It
て
was damp and
洞窟
clammy
の中のようだった
and felt very much like a cave.
ここが
Was this the heavenly
ナホ
host
ちゃんの言ってい
elementaries
た天神
Naho
小
was
学校
telling me about?
ナホちゃん
Naho? Naho?
心細さにとらわれていて
Racked with
声を
apprehension,
張り上げたのに
I
か
tried
細い声
raising
し
my
か出なかっ
voice,
た
but barely had
辺りを見
one
回し
to
ても
raise.
ナホちゃん
I
がいない
looked around, but I didn't
Kenji
see
も聞こえない。
Naho anywhere. And there was no response.
嘘でしょ
God, this can't be real. Can it?
すぐにでも帰りたくなった
I wanted to go home,
これな
to
し
forget this place existed.
なかったこ
But
とに
then I
する
realized
帰る
I never asked Naho how to cross back over.
それは
Without her,
帰る方
I
法は
was
聞いてない
stuck
どう
here.
やって帰るの
Whimper, whimper.
とにかくナホちゃんを探そう
So that was my top
き
priority.
っとこの
Then
場所のどこか
I
に
absolutely had to find Naho.
ナホちゃんも
I'm sure she hadn't accounted
ま
for
さ
the
か離れ離
possibility
れになってしま
that
う
we
とは
wind
想
up
定し
in
ていなか
different
ったのか
spots once we got here. Probably she did.
とにかく出会えれば
But as long as I could
Tonauta
track her
Korea.
down soon, I knew everything would work out.
私は
No, it won't.
恐る恐る
I
暗
stepped
い通
forward
路を歩き
slowly and
始めた
carefully and took a closer look at my surroundings. So, probably this short episode or whatever, or shorter than the rest, but I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna leave it for the next episode and see what's gonna happen now. We already know how this is gonna end, but we'll see. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, not like crap. Follow me on Twitch, it's better, you know it. We'll see you next time for more Corpse Party Book of Shadows. See you next time. Bye bye.